Make sure everything's running smoothly. Can everyone hear me? I'll let people try to get in before I start. Um, Make sure everyone can get in. Can y'all hear me? All right. Ah, there you are. All right. Darn. All right. Let's get started. Everyone should just be pouring in a little bit, hopefully. So now we're going to go to Elder Maxton's address.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxton is holding his address inside the command deck.
Soon we'll get to have the rank of knight.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long, and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam.
Victorium.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship.
Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event,
There we go, guys. We're now of night.
Staff. Report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
How about that? We've been granted the rank Knight.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Pridwin's hull.
Picking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Yeah, unless you have the right ammunition, the right stuff, you know.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He wants to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding. Let's talk to Proctor Teagan. I bet he has some excellent mods for the power armor.
Oh, Tegan?
There. Try it now.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm supposed to report 10 minutes ago.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then do this.
can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire mark. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Look at this, guys. All this is Brotherhood of Steel power armor. If you saw the Fallout thing...
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
So this one's ours. Look at that. I'm wondering, I probably should upgrade that armor. And you know what? I will. I'll upgrade her. And give it the same upgrades that I gave this one. Alright.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Feeling creative today?
Oh, definitely. Ooh, Model B. Let's take it to Model F. Recon sensors. Okay. I'm gonna make the headlamp a little bit purple. Just because of, well, favorite color. Model B to Model F. Core
Our
assembly.
birds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Stealth boy. That's what we need. Okay. Now the left leg, turn it to Model F. Ooh. Okay, so we can now have access to the other paints now. I'm gonna make this calibrated shocks and give the weight limit a little on the up and up. But I'm gonna make the right leg give it some shock. Good. Ooh, why not? Okay. There we go. That armor's definitely worthy.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
I'm flattered to hear this, but I feel like there's more.
There is. I'm just not very good at these sort of things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
You did the right thing.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
If Dom was that child, it'd be a super mutant.
I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen?
She's as dedicated as they come. Real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe.
Uh-huh. As a person?
No, it's not. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly.
All right.
What's on your mind?
Let me explain everything from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
She did the right thing.
Of course she did. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her. And for that matter, everyone under my command.
Halen will be fine. It's you that I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore?
Right. The way you held Halen tells me you care about them. And they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, looks like things... I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
I'm here anytime you need me, Dance.
Good. I may take you up on that someday. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Okay. So these are calibrated flames. Yeah, these are calibrated. So, the time would be to take this off. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna do something with that power armor before I go do on missions. But this power armor, the Brotherhood of Steel, it feels right. But my first armor... Oh, there's my light! But this armor...
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this one. Go into this one. I mean, this is my first armor.
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
So what I'm gonna do is... There. There. I'm gonna let it remain here. Yes, I'll have to take the fusion core with me, but... You know, I can always reinsert it. All right. Let's get in the Brotherhood of Steel's armor now.
Oh, is driving me crazy. I've got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
When it comes to keeping the Gridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps...
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy... And since I'm stuck up here manning, after you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime,
Welcome to the stream.
If you ever need anything else, gun, mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
No, you wouldn't. I would. I'm just gonna get this.
Give me a laser rifle and power armor, and I'll take on the world.
Everything holding together?
Trust me.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Thank God.
I have to exit here because, well.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series. First question. As a child...
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. Okay, second, have you ever had, or come in...
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling...
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. And the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from...
Sure.
If you ever need medical assistance...
And going back in again.
Quinlan?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting.
Uh-huh. Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel need.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Oh! Does that mean? Nope. We can't get to it yet.
When I get off duty, that's Salisbury steak is mine.
Excuse me, Proctor Teagan.
What can I get for you today?
Let me see what you have.
Be my guest.
Ah, there we go. Now we're cooking. There's reasons why I'm trying to get, like, a good set amount of ammo right now. Since my F this shit I'm out gun is low on the 50 cals. And I get a lot of fusion cores doing this. All right.
There's a notification for Domo.
Oh, that was my Google. Now, I could be a dang good sniper. I'm actually gonna buy
Looking
more.
to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
I'll take a look.
Be my guest.
I want to keep getting 50 cals. But I also want to keep getting these rounds too, so. I'm gonna be well stocked. I mean, you can't blame me, right? This, I will say, it is perfect. I think that's good enough. All right.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference.
All right. Elder Maxon must be waiting for us outside. Oh, yeah. You can take these with you.
Tighten up the wheel. Let's get the difference.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute.
Sure.
The Brotherhood cannot allow those...
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Fully use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. And wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
All right.
Having the Pridwin moored above the area keeps the Brotherhood from striking distance of the city. In my experience, shots from big mouths end up with closed vessels.
Wait a minute. I think I may have goofed. Wait, I'm supposed to enter that? No, it's that one I'm supposed to enter. I see why now. They want me to go there. Here we go.
keep them in your sights.
Hello there. Hello again, skyscraper. Welcome back to the stream. Wait, is that a marksman rifle? Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see now. Where did that big one fall? I know I saw him fall. There he is. A short hunting rifle, I can basically. All right. He always likes to shoot his enemies, but Sky, by the way, armor upgrade. That's not my first power armor, it's the T60s. The good armor. Oh, cannons. I know I can definitely use those for the broadsider when I get it. Hello there, Deadly Wrath of Darkness. Welcome to the stream.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
I'm gonna go ahead and get Mr. F this shit, I'm out.
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
I've heard of breaching in here. This is a lot quieter.
So boring. Out there! It's gonna be a good fight!
Okay. So I'm guessing that doesn't work on them. But bada bing, bada boom.
Think you're clever? Weapons cold.
Yeah! These missiles never miss. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, Mirelurk meat. Okay, I'll take that.
This area seems to be in disarray.
I guess that's one way to get up here. I guess that's a manly way of getting up here. Ooh, more fusion cores. Yes, please. Purify water? Gumdrops? Alright. Done enough searching up there. Any tactical documents in here? Nope. Alright. That's a basic sweep. Instead of your normal lighting, you get purple lighting. I'm gonna make sure that I still remain stealthy down here.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna turn my light off. Because what I'm about to do... Oh, look, a bucket. This is a bucket.
Judging from the amount of dust, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
You are just like the rest of us. It is what it is. I will lead you, give you orders. Your ears work. Can you hear me? I don't care.
We should search this area carefully for any technical documentation or pre-war artifacts. Awaiting your command.
Hold.
Roger. Holding position.
There's a reason I had him hold. Guess what I'm about to do. My launch is better than yours.
Let's go.
Got it. We need to get out of this radiation. Now.
We will. Ha! Got some missiles back from that. I'll take it all. Duct tape's very useful when it can be. Who agrees with me on that?
Developing this technology is a lost art that the Brotherhood's hoping to revive.
Mini nukes! I finally got some ammo for that fat man I own.
These weapons in the hands of those super mutants.
Heads up.
What do you want?
Heads up. Look alive.
I'm on it. What's the matter?
That was all.
Very well.
Do I have to leave the place or do I have to... Yes, I'll have to secure it.
What's that?
I forgot I still had to.
Paladin dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to...
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. Anyway, what's important here is that you got the... You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. Dismissed.
Well, well, well. That was perfect. So I guess when it deals with regular raiders, I can use the, Mr. F this shit, I'm out. And then when it comes to bigger targets like these super mutants, I'll use the missile launcher. Or a fat man, but I don't dare use a fat man in close range. I've seen what it can do. Alright. Alright, time to put this away. I probably should wear the other armor. Shouldn't I? You know, the one inside this?
You should see the Capital Wasteland.
You know what? I think I will. Let me change out of this.
Delta sequence completion time 14 minutes.
Getting a bit of a twitch on prop 3, adjusting torque.
Okay, apparel. No, apparel. There we go. Oh, there we go. I will, unfortunately, have to get the Brotherhood of Steel,
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Your rad levels are spiking. Might want to have the doctor take a look.
No worries here. Okay, so we may go to the combat zone. I'm not sure yet, but we're going back to Diamond City. Wait, we're supposed to wear the other armor. Well,
You see that big blimp? It's the Brotherhood of Steel. Why are they here?
at least I know where I can go for 50 cals. Well, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're not gonna have that song playing. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, but I cannot have. I mean, when I'm off live, I'll play I can play the music by my own time. But when I'm live, it's a chance for copyright. I don't want that right now. But yeah, this is our new home. Oh, what do you know? Huh. We'll give this place a proper cleaning a little bit later. A Nuka-Cola. And you know, the more Nuka-Colas we get, we're actually getting richer. Alright.
Hey.
God, even the sky isn't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they? Keep looking at me like
You can't stop the press.
Hey, Nat.
Ain't got nothing better to do? Well, Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
Including your client here in that. So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, And sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing.
Where the Institute.
Exactly.
Kellogg.
Man like that would have had access.
But we both know that, Ang.
Sure. Because he's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an event.
He wasn't gonna talk.
Gets his brains blown out.
You're talking crazy here, Nick.
Look, there's a place in good... If anyone...
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see.
Jesus, Nick.
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have?
Actually,
Cybernetics, huh?
Whether we're riding this crazy...
I have to go to the memory.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy.
Well, you two are out, and by the way, at some point...
Sure.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and have to... I'm sorry, but I have to end the stream here. I did a good long one. This was for, since I'm going to Special Olympics State tomorrow. Lighty knows that detail, but to the rest of you, I am going to Special Olympics State Games. That's pretty big for us athletes. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save it right here. And if you want to, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see all of you Dovahkiin in the next video. I'll see you all later.